Have you ever wondered why all flowering plants don't look the same? This question might have crossed your mind as you admire the array of colors and shapes in a botanical garden or the floral section of a supermarket. It's a fascinating question, and the answer lies in the incredible diversity of plant morphology and anatomy. Our planet is awash with a vibrant spectrum of flowers, each as unique as a fingerprint, thanks to this diversity. From the towering sunflowers that reach for the sky to delicate violets hugging the earth, from the exotic orchids in the tropics to the humble daisies in a suburban garden, each floral species has a distinctive form and structure. But what is the secret behind this diversity? What makes each flowering plant so incredibly unique? Is it a simple mutation, or is there a more complex process at play? Today, we will explore these intricate details, unraveling the hidden science behind the beauty that is so casually strewn around us. We'll delve into the wondrous world of flowering plants, exploring the fascinating aspects of their morphology and anatomy that make them so special. Today, we delve deep into the wondrous world of flowering plants. Flowering plants exhibit enormous variation in their structure. But what exactly is morphology? Well, let's dive into the world of botany to find out. Morphology, in simple terms, is the study of the physical form and external structure of plants. It's like taking a closer look at a plant's blueprint, understanding how each part contributes to its overall architecture. Now, let's dissect the main parts of a flowering plant. The plant kingdom is incredibly diverse, but most flowering plants share some common elements. These include the root, stem, leaf, flower, fruit, and seed. First off, the root. The unsung hero of the plant world, roots not only anchor the plant firmly into the ground but also absorb water and nutrients from the soil. They're the plant's lifeline, connecting it to the earth's vast resources. Next up, the stem. This is the plant's support system, a conduit that transports water, nutrients, and sugars between the roots and leaves. It's like a busy highway, bustling with life-giving traffic. Then we have the leaves, the food factories of the plant. They're where the magic of photosynthesis happens. Through this process, leaves capture sunlight and convert it into food for the plant, a sweet substance called glucose. Let's not forget the stars of the show, the flowers. These are the reproductive organs of the plant, attracting pollinators with their vibrant colors and sweet nectar. They house the male and female reproductive cells which, once united, give rise to fruits. Fruits, in turn, protect the seeds, the plant's future generations. They're like tiny treasure chests, carrying precious cargo that can one day grow into a new plant. So, there you have it. Each part of a flowering plant plays a vital role in its survival and reproduction. But the story doesn't end there. So that's the basic structure. But how does it all work together? That's where anatomy comes in. Anatomy isn't just for animals. Plants have anatomy too, and it's just as fascinating. So, let's dive into the intricate world of the anatomy of flowering plants, where we'll explore the internal structure of roots, stems, and leaves. Each of these parts is a marvel of nature's engineering, working together to ensure the plant's survival. Roots, often out of sight and out of mind, are the lifeline of a plant. They not only anchor the plant firmly into the ground, but also act as the primary source of water and nutrient absorption. The internal structure of a typical root comprises various layers. The outermost layer, the epidermis, is responsible for absorbing water and minerals from the soil. Beneath it is the cortex, a region of storage cells that hold reserves of nutrients. The innermost layer, known as the vascular cylinder, houses the xylem and phloem, the plant's transportation highways. Moving up, we come to the stem, the plant's backbone. The stem supports the plant, positioning the leaves for maximum sunlight exposure. Internally, the stem consists of three main parts: the epidermis, the cortex, and the vascular tissue. Like roots, the stem also contains xylem and phloem, but here, they are arranged in vascular bundles scattered throughout the stem's cross-section. This arrangement facilitates the transport of water, nutrients, and sugars to different parts of the plant. The leaves, the plant's solar panels, are where the magic of photosynthesis happens. The internal structure of a leaf is composed of several layers, each with a specific function. The uppermost layer, the epidermis, is coated with a waxy cuticle that prevents water loss. Beneath the epidermis, you'll find the palisade mesophyll, packed with chloroplasts for photosynthesis. And then comes the spongy mesophyll, with large air spaces for gas exchange. Now, how does a plant transport water and nutrients? The answer lies in a process called transpiration, where water absorbed by the roots is pulled up by the force of evaporation from the leaves. The nutrients dissolved in this water are then transported to different parts of the plant via the xylem. Conversely, the sugars produced during photosynthesis are transported from the leaves to the rest of the plant via the phloem. The anatomy of a plant is like a well-oiled machine, with each part playing a crucial role. It's a beautifully complex system, with roots absorbing nutrients, stems providing support and facilitating transport, and leaves converting sunlight into energy. So the next time you see a flowering plant, remember there's a lot more going on than meets the eye. Why does knowing about plant morphology and anatomy matter? Well, it's more important than you might think. You see, the morphology and anatomy of plants are the building blocks of life as we know it. They play a critical role in the survival and adaptation of plants, from the tallest trees to the smallest shrubs. Understanding these concepts is like having a secret key to unlock the mysteries of nature. Take plant breeding, for example. By understanding the physical form and structure of plants, breeders can selectively cross plants to produce new varieties with desired traits. This has led to the creation of drought-resistant crops and visually stunning ornamental plants. Then there's biodiversity. The diverse forms and structures of plants are a testament to the richness of life on Earth. Each species, with its unique morphology and anatomy, contributes to the complex web of life that sustains our planet. And let's not forget about agriculture. Knowledge of plant anatomy and morphology is vital in crop production. It helps farmers and agronomists understand how plants grow and respond to their environment, which in turn aids in improving crop yields and farming techniques. So, you see, these concepts are not just academic curiosities. They have real-world implications that affect our food, our environment, and even our survival. So, the next time you see a flower, remember there's a lot more going on than meets the eye. Isn't the world of flowering plants fascinating? We've just delved deep into the mysteries of morphology and anatomy of flowering plants, two crucial areas of study for CBSE Class 11 science students. We began our journey by exploring the morphology of flowering plants. We looked at the various parts of the plant, their structures and functions, from the roots that anchor them to the ground and absorb water, to the leaves that prepare food through photosynthesis, and the flowers that bloom in a myriad of colors and shapes, playing a vital role in reproduction. Then we moved on to unravel the anatomy of these plants. We peeked beneath the surface into the cellular level to understand the different types of tissues and their roles. We discovered the impressive vascular system of plants, comprising xylem and phloem, which are responsible for the transportation of water, minerals, and food. We also discussed the significance of understanding plant morphology and anatomy. Not only does it equip us with the knowledge of how plants function and survive, but it also allows us to appreciate the intricate and complex nature of life on Earth. So, here we are at the end of our journey. We hope you enjoyed it as much as we did. Thank you for watching. Did you find this video helpful? Comment below with your thoughts. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Facts Academy 0122 for more engaging educational content.